So yeah, like I said, so it's got this on eBay, obviously, because it's an eBay haul, obviously. So if you didn't know it, last week was actually my birthday, so I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who helped me celebrate it, and obviously wrote all the comments and things like that, so I want to say just a big thank you to you guys. Hello everyone and welcome to Kimmy's Shrine. So if you're new here, then twice a week I do videos. So as I mentioned, last week was my birthday, so the last video I did was what I actually got for my birthday. If you've not seen that, then please go check that out. And today I'm finally doing my eBay haul. Now I did actually do part one, I want to say probably about a month ago now. I was still waiting on one item still hasn't arrived, it's about 3 weeks late. But I just thought I can't put this video off anymore. But that item that I'm missing, if it does eventually turn up, I will be doing it in a future video for you guys, because it's actually like a themed item that I've got. But yeah, so I thought today I'd just go through the other things that I got. So even though I've just celebrated my birthday, the first item I'm going to talk about is actually a Christmas item. Now, I've actually said this before loads of times, that it's always best to buy things, for example, like Halloween or Easter or Christmas out of season, because I find personally it can be cheaper. So this one I've not officially opened, I just opened a little bit to obviously see what it was, and I was like, oh yeah, I noticed that. So I'm just going to open it now, but it's actually a Minnie Mouse Christmas toy. Like I said, I always find it's easier just to buy stuff out of season. Now the only thing with these ones, so these ones actually originally come from the Disney store. I do actually have a Mickey Mouse one that I got. I think I actually got it from a charity shop if I remember rightly last year, and they always have the year on them. Now to me it doesn't really matter that it's got a year, so for example this says Disney store 2010. Doesn't really bother me that way, because obviously the whole thing you can see is Christmas. It doesn't really bother me that it's actually got a year on it. Knowing that I've actually got a Mickey Mouse one, like I said I got last year, I was like, I had to get a Minnie Mouse one, so when I saw this on eBay I was like, right, I have to get this. But yeah, I just thought I'd show that one. I just thought it'd be funny to show you a Christmas one, even though it's just been my birthday. So I think what's the next one? So the next one is this one here. I will be doing a Zoom video for you guys, because I realized I've actually got quite a lot of Zoom items, so I actually purposely bought this one to obviously put in my Zoom video. But yeah, so this is actually an eraser bracelet. I don't think I'm actually going to use it. Like, I just think that is super cute as it is. If you know me, I love my packaging. I don't tend to actually use any of my stuff. Maybe one day I might use it as like a bracelet, because I do actually have a few bracelets that I do actually use now and again. So maybe I will actually use this as a bracelet. I doubt I'd actually use it as an eraser, just because I find personally that, I don't know, I don't want to ruin the actual picture, because I do have some rubbers already that obviously once you start rubbing it out, the picture kind of gets tarnished. So I kind of find stuff like this, I think it's just too nice to obviously use. Just notice there's only a picture on one side, so the other side is completely clear, whereas the characters are on the other side. But like I said, the fact that I actually got all of these from eBay, most of these, if I remember rightly, I actually got in bids, so it's a bit pot luck as to what you get. Though I have noticed sometimes when I bid on something and it's gone out of my price range, and obviously I don't win the bid, it then recommends things similar to obviously what you're bidding on. Some of the things that I was bidding on, people are actually just selling, so it's a little bit hit or miss. So the next one is actually this one here, which are highlighters. Now this actually said they were frozen highlighters. I thought they'd be more Frozen based, as in the packaging just says Disney on there. I thought it would actually be something else on there to say that it's Frozen. The only thing that actually says Frozen is the fact that actually on the highlighters themselves do actually have the characters' names. So I was a tiny bit disappointed when I got this. Obviously my fault, I should have looked at the pictures a bit better, but the description did say Disney's Frozen highlighters. So I'm thinking, oh, that would be cool. So yeah, so I was actually expecting them to be more like Disneyed or more, say, Frozen, but these ones I'm actually going to use, so I'm not actually going to put these in the shrine, because for one, they're not really saying Frozen on there, and two, I do actually use highlighters when obviously I'm organising, like doing videos for you guys and things like that. I do actually find highlighters are really useful, so something like this I will actually use. So the next one I had no intention of ever using. I literally was going through like things on the shrine thinking, okay, what do I need more of? And because at the moment I can't get to any Primark stores, obviously because Primark is closed at the moment, and obviously Mulan's has come out, I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any like Primark Mulan stuff on there, but unfortunately there wasn't actually anything on there that I wanted. But I did come across this one. So this is actually a key, so it's one that you actually get cut yourself, but it's actually got Mulan on one side and that's actually got Mushu on the other side, which I actually thought was actually really cool to obviously have both the characters on there. Now I don't have any intention of using this one as a key, because I do actually have a princess one one, which my mum got me like years ago, but I did actually find that the key that I've got, unfortunately, it's the wrong length. So that's one thing I would say. I'll say just double check if you are going to be ordering keys, just to make sure that the actual length of it is the right length for the key you already have. So yeah, like I said, so it's got this on eBay, obviously, because it's an eBay haul, obviously. But I just like the fact it's actually got Mushu on one side as well, so it doesn't really matter which side you actually hold it. It's quite cool to have. Like I said, because I was personally looking for Mulan stuff, this came up and I was like, right, I've got to get it. So the next one, if you know me, I love my postcards. I love my concept art postcards. I did actually do a video at some point, I don't know, was it this year, was it last year? I'm trying to think, was it before Christmas or not, because Christmas seems so long ago, because obviously we're May, we're like more or less half the year now, but I'm trying to think, when did I actually do that video? But I did actually do a video on some of my postcards. I am due to do another one, just because that was kind of like part one, but yeah, I just came across this one. They have so many on eBay, so it's a case of there's any particular scenes that you like, or particular characters. Yeah, again, this just came up, like I said, I just put, I think it was like auction now or bid now, whichever one it is, and this one actually came up. So just be a case of going on eBay and just typing in like postcards or concept arts, that kind of thing. So like I said, for me, I absolutely love my concept arts. Snow White isn't really my favorite princess. If you know me, Belle is my favorite, but when I saw this, I just thought it was such a nice light picture. So like I said, it was a concept art one. So the next ones, I thought these were actually going to be bigger. So when I got these, I was like, okay, they're a bit smaller than I thought, but the picture made it seem like they're bigger. So that's probably my fault, that maybe there was like measurements or something in the actual description which I didn't read. I just saw that it said Disney Princess, that's why I got it. But it's actually these characters here, so we'll actually get them out one by one. But I just thought these are really cute, just to kind of have, like I said, I did actually expect them to be bigger. So the first one you've got is this one here, which is Snow White. Now I don't actually know where these have come from, so I don't know if they're part of like a collection, or I don't know if it's like a mystery thing. Or I don't know, for example, where you got those machines where you put like a pound in and then you turn it and then these come out like in little sort of egg sort of things. So that's the Snow White one there. That one is the Cinderella one. They do actually say authentic Disney on this, so that's why I kind of feel like maybe they're part of like of a mystery pack, that kind of thing. And then you've got Aurora there in her pink dress. Would it be nice to have her in her blue dress? Because then I don't actually have a lot of things of her in her blue dress. I was thinking, oh, would it be nice to have her in her blue dress? And then the last one is Ariel, which I have no idea how I'm going to put this one in the shrine, just because some of the other ones actually have like a flat base, obviously you can sort of stand them up. Whereas Ariel, she's got no way of like standing up, because obviously she's like on her tail. So I might have to like maybe lie down in the shrine or something. But yeah, so they're the ones there. Like I said, I did originally think they were going to be bigger, but I just thought they were really cute anyway. That's the only thing I would say about eBay, is if you're looking at something, I would say just double check the measurements. So the next one, didn't really know this existed, but it's actually this one here, which is from the Hunchback, but these are stamps. Now I went through a phase of buying the phone cards, so for example the BT phone cards, which I did do a video on, might have actually been in my last eBay one, but when I was looking at those, these came up as well. So I just think those are really cool, just the fact that it's obviously a stamp. So for example, you've got Esmeralda there, but you can sort of see where it would have been a stamp, but then the whole thing is obviously a scene from the film. So it just says there, Esmeralda stops the gypsies from hanging her friends. So obviously this is a scene when obviously they're caught in miracles. But I just thought this is so cool to have in my shrine. It is a little bit like fragile, I'd say, so I might have to put it like in a case or something, like a plastic like sleeve or something, to keep it nice. But yeah, I just thought this was so cool and so unique, and the fact that you've still got the stamp in there with the backing, I just thought it was such a cool thing to have. Now the last thing, I was so happy to get these. So fun fact, I actually had one of these as a child, so I was so happy to get it as a set. Now I don't actually remember how I got the first one, so I don't know whether that was like a set of them or whether you had to buy them individually. I just remember I had this one, and I was like, when I saw that they were all here, because I don't actually have that one anymore, unfortunately I lost it, but when I saw that they had the whole set. And also fun fact, this is the first thing I've actually got from this particular film. So it's actually badges. Oh, if I can hold them up. Oh, so it's actually, so it's actually badges from Oliver & Company. So I will go through all of them. So the one that I had is, I actually had Georgette. So it's actually Georgette the poodle. So this is the one that I actually had as a child. But like I said, I don't know where it is now. So obviously I lost it. But I remember having this when I was, I think I was like a teenager or something. But yeah, I remember having this particular one. So when I saw it on eBay with all the other ones, I was like, right, I've got to get it. So you've got that one there, and then you've got Tito here. So fun fact, the voice of Tito is also the voice of Banzai from Lion King as well. So I just thought that was kind of fun to have. Ruben's favourite is Francis. Like, Ruben obviously loves Francis. Ruben just loves the way that he says his name, because obviously he's trying to be all posh, and so the way he actually says his name, like, Ruben's always quoting him. So this one I'm going to give to Ruben, because I know this one is Ruben's favourite. So the next one is Rita. Now, as a child, I used to always get Rita confused with the dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, because the way that their ears are makes it look like it's hair. So for a while, I used to actually get them confused. So the next one is Dodger. Now, one thing I like about Dodger is I always like the fact that he doesn't have a collar, but he actually has like a scarf around him. And I always thought if I had a dog, I would want to do that as well. Like, I've got 2 cats, and I did actually get them collars with little bow ties on them. Did they not like them? They hated them, like literally to the point they took them off. And I think Cookie actually kind of destroyed it a bit, because if you didn't know Cookie, he likes to chew things. I swear he's a dog in a previous life. Like, I actually have to give him puppy chew toys because he just destroys any cat toys I give him. But I kind of feel like if I ever had a dog, I would do that. And speaking of cats, the last one is Oliver. Now, people ask me, why do I not have my cats' names as Disney names? For me personally, I've always named my animals like food names. I've had vanilla, I've had cheese, I've had crackers, I've had gravy. Obviously now I've got Cookie and Biscuit. So for me, my cats have always been food names. So people are like, why do you not call them like Disney names? I'm like, it's just not been my thing. Like, I've always liked the idea of calling my animals food names, so I've never actually called them Disney names. So yeah, so that was it from my eBay haul. Like I said, I'm still waiting for one more item. I have messaged eBay because, like I said, it was due I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I was actually supposed to do this video back then. But yeah, the fact that it's still not arrived, but like I said, because of the theme that this particular item is, I can include it in another video if it turns up, which I really hope it does. I really hope it's not a case of it's either got lost or they're just going to give me a refund, because I'm like, I do really want the item. So that's something I'm going to have to obviously look into. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell notification so obviously you get notified when all my other videos go up. And that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later days.